Hola, buenos dias, hello, good morning. This is Andrew Weston, resonating in all solar systems, planets, intelligence. How's everybody doing? I'm now in Mexico City, and like I said, I'm going back and forth, so it's unbelievable how it has its own connection through its vibrations, and its vibrations are through its energies, and then the energies are going through tremendous force right now because Mexico City is a totally different atmosphere. So I'm collecting all its patterns, its radio signals through its synchronizing souls. The synchronizing souls are feeling the atmosphere, the oxygen, the energy. The perception is going to change. I'm alternating your egos through its systems. So its connection waves are going through full force right now. So get ready for that. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching my channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. All the subscribers and viewers, you guys are amazing. Let's keep up the force, the galactic force. So, like I said, I'm back in Mexico City. Things are great. I've got that connection waves, and those connection waves are going through cycles. Now, there's questions that I love hearing from you guys. It's amazing that you guys are learning from it, and I'm hoping that everybody learns from it, because it's extremely important to know these things, because, we're going into the galactic force. So people are asking about the matrix and pixels and what's happening with my eye perception, what's happening with my body and my transformation through manifestation. Well, when you have your dream awakening and you're waking up for the very first time, you're going through transformation and manifestation. So when you know these things, you're adapting quickly. And when you adapt quickly, you change your DNA structures. So people are talking about my hair is changing, my eyes are changing. Certain things will change because there's different elements in space continuum. You're going through a different force, different energy cycle through its systematical systems, and your body waves are changing. Everything through its strands are changing. So what's happening is you're adapting to a new body. So that's you have nothing to worry about. It's just it's on a continuous force, and those energy cycles are going through its the systems. And those systems are connection wires, and those connection wires are telegraphing through its transferring all those lights, the third eye, and the third eye has its full connection through its kundalini, and the kundalini is connection through its wires, and the wires are connection through its body force, and the body force is connected through the ego force, and the ego force is connected to its matter. Now, what do you mean by matter? Matter is space continuum, understanding its gravitation, understanding how to float without gravitational pulls, understanding how you're connected through its multi-universal earth, how you have Mother Gaia and Father, how Mother is connected through its grounds, and how Father is connected through its space. But you put the combinations, put them together, they formalize into something beautiful, something wonderful, something tremendous, something fantastic, something exciting. So that's what's happening with Mother and Father. They've already planted the seeds, and right now I've already used the ground formations through the Galactic 5, correct its atmospheres through its septic centers, and those septic centers are going through tremendous force right now, using the new energy cycles and the new energy biochemical cells. Those biochemical cells are splitting its atmosphere into 4 sections, and we're using those 4 sections through its shapes, and those shapes are going through its line divisions, and those line divisions are going through those communication lines, through the pyramids, through the lasers. So everything is forming. So every time I give you a video, there's always an update, there's always an upgrade, there's always uplinks. So everybody's going to feel that every day, every single day. And I'm here for you to ask you questions, anything you want to know, so you get a better understanding of what's happening with your body and ecosystems through the systematical systems. So what else? There's other things about its matrix. How actually, there was one interesting question that I really liked, was how is the matrix from the movie different from the matrix that you're in, and how do we get to the matrix? And the thing is that when you're in the matrix, you have to master everything through its synchronizing soul. So understanding your soul, understanding the significance of its soul. Soul is everything. It's the connection wires to the multi-universal heart. Okay? You have to know the yin and yang theory. You have to master all its matrix grids. through its line formations and its divisions, understanding calculation, understanding modification. I repeat myself because this is exactly what's happening through its matrix, but I give you those upgrades. So those upgrades are through its matrix links. Now, the matrix links are through its grids, and those grids are through formations. You have to understand what formations are, how it symbolizes everything through its body and its ecosystem, how it has its own connection. Everything's connected through communication. So the matrix is extremely important to space continuum, because space continuum is the matrix. And once you get self-evolved through the matrix, you have the pixels, and those pixels are everything through its formation, and the formations are through computer eyes. So my eyes are kind of like computerized. I see pixels, dots, stuff like that. Yesterday, you're going to notice too that you're going to be staring into space more, because it's communicating with you. And that's the whole point, is you're communicating with the galactic solar sun planet that I do on a day-to-day basis. And I also do the same thing with the galactic moon and its shape-shifting winds through its shapes, its atmospheres, its colorations, its directions. It's analytical, it's analyzing. All those things have its own combination through its galactic force, through its energy core, through its planets, intelligence, solar systems. So once you get connected with your body and ecosystems, and you understand its atmospheres, and you understand its oxygen, and you understand its equilibrium through its balance and the yin and the yang, then you can master. You have to master one thing at a time, and it's extremely important that you guys meditate. Meditate. You have to meditate. I could say that over and over and over. But by now, you should be connected with your higher self. And if you're not, well, go back to the basics or watch my videos. Get a better understanding of what's going on through the higher self. Because the higher self is everything. And then it becomes solarized, and then it becomes harmonic, and then it becomes galactic. And then once you're in the galactic force, you live in a whole different universal life through its galactic system. Now, everything is through its metrics. Everything's through its computerized. Everything is through its energies and its particles, its adaptations, its line divisions. So once you get into that, you get a better understanding of what the matrix is, because it's complex, it's complicated through any human understanding. Yes, we have computers on Earth right now, multidimensional Earth, but in space, everything is mind telepathy and frequencies and high volumes and communication, planets, intelligence, solar systems, vibrations, frequencies, harmonics. So all those are combinations through its matrix and its space. So its continuous force has its energies that are collected through the oscillations, and those oscillations go through the solar systems, and the solar systems are connected through the body and ecosystems. So to sum it up, when you become the matrix, you're line forming with everything through its communication lines, transferring lines, transmission lines, communication, septic lines. Now, the communication septic lines are basically the body and ecosystems getting used to the formations through its cycles. So it's kind of like having an oscillation wind cycle inside your body. You know how the body rotates, how I was telling you about you can use the atmosphere with its body and ecosystem, how you can rotate your system. The system itself is through the mind scepters, and the mind scepters has its continuous force through its brain frequencies, and the brain frequencies are connected through the mind conception. Now, mind conception is the evolution of its body and ecosystem, and how it's structured through its DNA structures, how it pinpoints everything through its mecha systems. The mecha systems are connection wires through its atmosphere and its ground formation, through its electricity and its devices. So it's understanding your body and ecosystem. It's understanding the higher self and its systems. It's understanding the solar and its systems. It's understanding harmonics and its systems. It's understanding the galactic force and its systems. So, extremely important. When you meditate, meditate in. Always meditate in. And then the horizon comes out. And then you become your higher self. The higher self is everything to its multi-universal heart. So, I think that's good right now, you know? So I'm going to take off for now. But, you know, love you guys very much. Thanks very much for watching my YouTube channel. I'll keep you informed of what's going on through Space Continuum. So don't worry about your bodies and your ecosystems and transformation lights and your communication lines and your perception and your voicing grids and audio perceptions. Everything is connecting right now. So we're just in a higher vibration. So the Galactic 5 is changing its frequencies through the outer force. The outer force is its surrounding through its sphere. So that's what's happening right now. So it's like two atoms come together, like I said, and they bang, and then they form back into a new dimension. So that's right now. So we're rebirthing its dimensions through its cycles. So that's what's happening right now. So I'm going to let you go. This is Andrew Weston, resonating on all solar systems, planets, intelligence. From the galactic system of Galactic 7, calling out. Adios.